All right, let's look at an application of piecewise-defined functions. So again, here's where it exists in the real world, are these word problems that you guys love to look at. Gym owner wants to purchase custom wristbands for a marketing promotion. She thinks she will need about 75 bands. Her assistant insists that ordering over 100 wristbands will be less expensive than ordering 75. How can the assistant convince the gym owner? So they want us to start by writing a piecewise defined function to represent the situation. All right, so piecewise defined function, we're going to say f of x equals. If we look at our information over here, we've got like 3 different price points for these wristbands depending on how many. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3 pieces to this function that will represent those 3 price points for those number of wristbands. So our first one, we can say if we order between 0 to 50 wristbands, they cost $2 each and there's $20 shipping. So why don't we define our variables? Let's let x represent number of wristbands. And that will just help us know how to use that x. All right. So a function for the first piece, $2 each, so $2 times every wristband plus $20 shipping. So we're going to add in $20 of shipping. That's what it will cost to order between 0 and 50 wristbands. Now we have to define how many wristbands is this the price point for, right? So that's from 0 to 50 wristbands, and wristbands are represented by x. So we're going to say x is 0 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 50. The 50 wristbands is included in this pricing. All right, well then we have, what if we order from 51 to 100 wristbands? Well, now they're just $1 each with less shipping. So let's write a function for that piece of it. $1 each, so 1x or just x plus our $10 of shipping. And this is going to be the price point if we order more than 50 up to 100. So we're going to say, we're going to include the 50 right here, but we're going to say is less than x. So we know that if you're ordering 50 wristbands, that's this price point, because the 50 is not included here, but anything bigger than the 50. And that's going to be less than or equal to, that's going to go all the way up to 100. So that's our price point for more than 50 up to 100. And then our last one, if you order over 100 wristbands, they're 50 cents each. So 0.50x, and then free shipping, so we don't have to add anything on. So this is our price if our wristbands, our x's, are greater than 100. All right, so the assistant is trying to show that it's going to be less expensive to order more of these wristbands. So why don't we actually do the math and show what the pricing will be? This is what the assistant can bring to the owner and say, look, here's what you got to do. And then the owner is going to be so impressed that the assistant learned this in their algebra class. All right, so let's evaluate f of 75. Now, 75 is the x value. We have 3 pieces. I have to know which function we're going to use. So we go over here to see which interval includes a 75. 75 is not included from x to 50, but it is included from 50 to 100. So if we're ordering 75 wristbands, this is our pricing right here. So we're going to do 1 times our x, which is 75, plus 10, and that's going to be $85 will be the total cost for ordering 75 wristbands. All right. Well, now what if we ordered over 100? So 101. This isn't how many the gym owner wants, but let's just compare the price. So which interval includes 101? Well, that's going to be this last one, where your number of wristbands is greater than 100. So that's just 50 cents per wristband, so 0.50 times 101. There's no shipping, so this is going to be the only cost. This is going to get us $50.50. And that's the total price for 101 wristbands. So, in summary, we could order just the 75 and pay $85 for it, or order more and have quite a discount, pay $50.50. So, how do we summarize this? The gym owner will spend less if she orders more. But how much more does she need to spend? She needs to get into this lower price point, so she does need to order more than 100 wristbands to get that cheaper rate.